Today I'll be talking about installing Python. I needed it to run a script for me recently, so I'm a beginner. I tried installing Python. I went to Python's website over here, download Python. I proceeded to install it by clicking the installer for Windows. So if you're trying to install and run Python for Windows, my suggestion is possibly to click Add Python to Path. I'm not sure why this is turned off by default, but for my purpose I needed that because I was running something in command line. So if in command line you type Python, it might give you, like, it doesn't do anything, or it might straight up take you to Microsoft Store. And so to install it and run it through command line, you might need to check this, and that might save you some problems. You can still go into control panel and modify and repair the installation, and that's pretty easy. So for instance, let's say I don't include the path. Let's include it anyways. That way I can show you when I type Python it works. And I'll show you the setting that would enable or disable it. When you go into control panel, there I go, it's all done installing. So now when I type in Python, well, I have to open a new command prompt session. So I'm going to open a new command prompt session, type Python. Instead, it'll go into Python over here. So this is what it should look like when I type Python in command prompt. Going back to looking at it in control panel, programs and features. So if I go to Python, which is not showing obviously, okay, so now go into Python, and I can just change it and modify. Click next. You can see add Python to environment variables is enabled. So if I was to disable this, now when I go into command prompt, cmd, type Python, you'll see it opens Marketplace, Microsoft Store, I mean. So that's just the easy way to switch it. Just go select Python, change, modify, click next, and then you can re-add back in the Python environment variables into Windows. So now when I do command Python, I'm in. Hopefully that helps someone. Help me. Have a good one.